Welcome back, everybody. I am Drawing Chaos, and this is the world of Satisfactory. And we are building something massive today. Just like our massive ridge. No, I'm just kidding. So, because I like cheats, let's fly. I am building, what was it called? I built a giant thing called melting point. Hold on, I'll bring it up. Alright, there we go. Everything loaded back in. Whee! Oh, I'm flying very fast. Hold on. Fly Mark 4. That is a good speed. Anyway, say hello to this. This right here is melting point. I created this back in the day, back when I had these beautiful roadways I was never going to use, because let's face it, who the hell drives anywhere anyway? But I have this beautiful structure right here. And the plan is to rebuild it. Yep, rebuild it. I want to make sure I have this lovely thermometer on there, which I'm going to show you how to build when I make it. And then I'm going to... well, not just recreate it, but recreate it better and bigger and stronger. Although I do have to do one thing. Let us kind of just scooch in right here. Let's go. Ooh, is it up here? Say hello to my room of requirement. Who the fuck knows? Anyway, yeah, this told me all the different stuff that I had set up here. And I need to take photos of everything. So, figure that out. Figure that one out. And there we go. Whatever that symbol is. Yeah! So, anyway, this tells me exactly what I was going to make, because I'm going to be making more. And then I'm going to have to figure out how to copy this right here. Because I made a keyboard on this thing, and it looks really cool, and I kind of want it for something else. But that being said, this room, this area, this whole section is going to be rebuilt and redone and reconfigured, but better. So at last, let's go all the way back to our other build, and we're just going to make it. We're just going to start, and I'll show you this time. I won't just be going over all of it afterwards. Let us go! Yay! We're back. Hello! Alright, so first step first is we're going to get rid of this. Pretty much on all of them. So yeah, that's going to go bye-bye. And then I want to start connecting some of these over here. So the general idea is I want to start building it, but bigger. But I also want to incorporate these train lines into it. I would love it if these train lines allowed me to drive into there instead of looking over into the horizon. So if I delete those, I'm going to, let's see, delete this right here. Get rid of those. And then I think the first step is going to be connecting this all the way across. So we're going to have that going through. And then we're going to try and figure out what to do for the center part and what to do like in between each one of them, how far I want everything. So yeah, and then underneath, where is it? So we'll have this one, and we'll zoop you across, and we'll zoop you across, and that'll be basically the train line going across. Now we need to figure out how the hell to have something in the center. Oh, jeez. You know what I want to do? Actually, where is it? Let's go back up to here. I want to have something like this. And then, if you saw my tips video, you see me do some stuff like this. There we go. And then number 9, which is going to give me some signs. And we'll grab the big chunker ones. There we go. And then I can have like something like that. And I can put lighting across the bottom. And then I can figure out something after that. Yep, make sure each one of them are green. And then we'll figure out a color, and then, oh! Okay, so what if I did the 1 meter one? Can I get it lower? Ooh, I can get it lower. Watch this. So if I put it right here, and right there, grab you, we'll put you at the 1 meter one. Oh. Oh, that's right, because it snaps in the center point. So I have to figure this out. Hold on. Brain power, don't fail me. So if I can't go here, what if I go here? Yeah, you see? And then bam. And then we'll have you going all the way down. Something like this. Get rid of you, put you over home, match it up with that because OCD. And then all I would have to do is change this to, let's see, background color. I think we go for a blue. What do you think? 240? 240! 240 gets me a nice dark blue. And then we'll go 3 and layout. We'll do shenanigans. And we'll delete the shenanigans. There we go. Alright. Copy settings. There we go. And then something like this, and then with the lighting, once it's like dark out, it should glow really well. Alright, now that it's all built, let's change the time, maybe like 4 a.m., nice and dark, and ooh, that is snazzy. We got a beautiful glowing blue, we have everything on here. I put a little end pieces so I know exactly where the cuts are around here. And that gives me a good space. So what do we got going on over here? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have an odd number. So we'll have, you know, definitely a center point. You know, let's turn the lights back on. You know, this is why we don't stream or do videos at night, man. Although it's crispy at night, you know. We gotta go otherwise. But anyway, let us do the next thing. So this is going to be the front of it facing the waterfall. Because although there's plenty of room over here, I kind of want to go in the other way. There's a giant amount of room. And I'm thinking if we grab a foundation, let us grab a quarter pipe. And let's change the material up. There we go. Regular concrete. Have you go all the way over. And then I'll just bring these all the way over. I just don't like how thin it is at the bottom. You know what? Let us grab, what if we do a 1 meter one? Have that right at the bottom, and then it gives kind of a dual thing. And I might even, if I grab material, I might even change it up to something like that. You know what? But for right now, we'll leave it like that, and maybe later when I'm doing some of the detail work. So, yeah, I gotta add that across. So I'm going to add the quarter pipe across, going to have the 1 meter foundation on the bottom of all this. Come on, right here. And then we need to start building up and out. So here's what I'm thinking. What if... Nope. Let's go back into our materials. Ooh, double ramp. Material, change it. We're going to just stick with the nice concrete for a while. Let's go out. How about 4? 4, grab us one of these, kind of have you zooping over. So something like that. Now I need something in this middle part. What I did before was I went to architecture and I grabbed a roof. And I had the roof going down like here, but let's do a different material. Ooh, tar roof. So we'll have a tar roof going across. And then to kind of like break it up because like it's a little too bland and we need tons of useless detail for no apparent reason. What we can do is I think we can grab this. Can I get any lower? There we go. Have you go across and then there we go. You know what? It looks like one of those things like they would have at a skate park where they're like, I don't want the kids skating on this, so I'm going to put this right here, and then they just find ways to incorporate that in tricks. Oh, man. If I knew skating lingo, that would be used right now. But alas, I do not, so we'll just add these in there. Not bad, not bad. So we'll have this on this end, we'll have another one over there. This will go across, and then what I want to do... 1 meter or 2 meter? We'll probably do a 2 meter one. And I will put these at the first 6. Because I'm going to have to figure out how I want to do the center. But then what I can do is I can go to blueprints. And 4 meter column. There we go. And the way that this is going to work is because what's it? Because I have the oh, what is it called? What is it called? What is it called? Because I have the 2-meter one that's right there. This 4-meter one will mean that this is going to be 5 high. Then all I got to do is take the 2-meter one again, get it right in the center, and then I have myself some columns. So now when the train goes down through, it's going to have columns on it. Oh, I missed. I never miss. There we go. So, something like that going across. Got to build another one on the other side. And then what's next? Alright, on to the next part. We put some foundations on here. We're going to go up 2 on here. A couple on here. And then I'm just going to have this come all the way across. So we're just going to zoop it all the way down there. Come on. And then have you go down there. Now this spot right here, I have a wise idea. If I take this middle pillar and I aim it really at the middle, what I can do is I can have this going all the way down. And granted, you know, that's not going to look too great, but then I'm going to switch it up for this big frame one. Hit right here. And then hit right here. And then it kind of gives that, like, a little bit of industrial look to it, but also kind of like a venting thing, you know, because this is going to be a hot mama. So we're going to need this to actually get rid of some of its steam, otherwise it's going to overheat. You know, we're going to have to put a cooling tank on it like we did on the last one. So, you know, that's definitely going to be priority uno, or numero uno. Words are fun. All right, let's go down with the double ramp. We'll put the single thing down here. So where is it? This. Default. Pop you down, pop you down, pop you down. Because I want something to like go over the top of here. And then you can go up. Up. And then we'll have to have an upside down one. So foundation, upside down one. Make sure it's the right material. Aim it properly, and then we'll have that tied in. And that'll give us a nice archway, and it'll be perfect towards the center. So when you're, you know, going in here on a train, everything's looking good. And then I'm going to have to figure out a way to do like an awning or something over there. Oh, and then I want to get this wall. So I started off with just the basic wall. If you see my tips video, you know exactly how I did this. It was with the world grid. Not just kidding. Road barriers. But let's see. What other walls are we going to use? Ooh, reinforced windows. That's not bad. Let's see what we can do with that. So we'll throw a couple of those in there. And then let's grab this back up. Have you come back down. You kind of just like a typewriter going back and forth. Let's do some hex frames. Make it look strong. And then, you know what? We're going to probably have to go too high on the hex frames. And then maybe I'm going to have to put in some, like, what is it, diagonal ones? Like inverted ramps and all that kind of stuff. We'll see later, but right now I think just something like this. And then we'll copy the same thing on the top because we love our symmetry. You know, all of us, just everybody in the community. Symmetry is key. Symmetry is OCD. There we go. And then voila, I have a beautiful wall spanning all of creation. And I can grab one of these and maybe we'll put it right here. And then what did I do? So it should 1, 2, 3, right here. There we go. Something like this. You know, really get a nice reinforced wall going along. And then all I would need is a nice little awning and something like that. And, you know, that's not that bad. Just get a design and just keep going with it. Hello. Look at what we've done. So I basically got the roof going in here. Went with a nice pattern of half glass, half tar. Not too bad. And then I started building in the center. Nothing too special, you know, just got the ramps going. Just made a nice little square, basically. Went out 4 on here, and then just kind of put a rounded edge. Now this is going to be similar to what I had on the other one, but as you can see, it comes out much, much further than the other one. Whereas, especially with the train tracks and everything, it's definitely an interesting change in the build. Alright, but now we need to figure out exactly how we're going to do this. So I'm thinking, what is it? If we have something like this, I can have this like zoop down, and then I can get that nice kind of like, oh god, what is it? Like Thundercats look, where it was like one side with the hands. And then we can start building the front. The front is definitely going to be difficult because I don't know how I'm going to do this. What did I have? I had like a 2-meter one like this, and then number 6. Number 6, there we go. We're going to have you, and we're just going to go 1, and then we're going to zoop you 2, and then get you in here, and maybe 1, yep, and then 2. And this is how I will make some curved edges. Or, well, I'm going to make some curved edges for this front part. This is how I had the thingamajigger. What was it called? The entranceway. So we got 3 in the front, and then we just build 1 around. And, you know, it's nice and curvy. Just until we get a straight thing going straight across or diagonal. I don't even know anymore. I'm just going to mess around with it and see what I can come up with just to have something similar to what I had before. Because remember, ladies and gentlemen, we're trying to go bigger with this. Oh, there we go. Yep, there we go. Maybe 3. Alright, so that'll be the nice curve, and then it goes straight. And as you can see, we are back to a nice 180 degree. But here's the problem. Look at this. So if you just went off by the curves and did that, you're going to have this much gap space. Oh, wait. I know a way to measure that. Ha ha ha. Freeform. Yeah, so it's about, let's see, 2.2 meters off. Isn't that great? Look at that. Measuring stick for the win. Yeah, so I'll get this curve over here, and then I can start building up and down at the same time. And then I'll have my little Thundercats thing going using pretty much the, what is it, the ceiling tile going down as well with the nice little skater park stuff. I'm going to start working on some of that stuff, see what I come up with just for this entranceway. Alright, so we got the Thundercats thing going out good. I think this going out even further than this little one right here will work out really well. Then for this area underneath, I can just have it coming like straight down going across, and it should be fine. As for this, I'm starting to build the front of it, the furnace area, and I decided to put these signs on here, just, you know, right attached to the floor. But now we need to set the signs, so we go with shenanigans. We get rid of this. Gonzo. Background color. No, cancel first. What I want to do is I want to get the background image to be a upward gradient. So that gray one, we're just going to do a full red all the way across, 3 glossy, and then go. Right like this. And then what we can do is we can put another one on top and another one on top of that. We copy, paste, and paste. And then what we do is we take this, and this will be a 2 emission strength, and this will be a 1 emission strength. So now we have a lightness on the bottom, and it just gets darker and darker. And then as we put, what is it? I think it's going to be 1 meter, and we'll go vertical all the way up. And then we can just delete, 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 and you guessed it, deleting. That'll get us a nice gradient going all the way up, and it looks really good. The only problem is we have to vertical it all the way on each one of these. But I definitely want to get in these signs first, because as you can see, they are a pain in the butt. And if I try to get them in after the fact, well, that does not bode well. Oh yeah, I put in this nice half foundation going across, and I put in a nice diagonal here, just so we can have it like nice and sleek going across. It's definitely going to be interesting how to figure out the center part, especially now that you can actually see it. Ooh, yeah, definitely gonna have to figure that one out. And then we had a double ramp going on the bottom, and I'm thinking what I can do here is if I grab some production, maybe a smelter, put some smelters going across on here on the bottom. I'm thinking that might be good. I'm gonna play around with it. As you can see, the theme of this one is gonna be orange because we got this lovely orange color all around us. So, you know, that's gonna be a thing. So let me continue to build out and you can follow along at home. Yepers, that came out great. Ooh, oh, so good. And then I went with the half foundation right here. And then of course my nice little like double pillar, all that kind of crazy stuff. Might do something different about here though. Ooh, you know what would look good? Check this out. So let's put this here right in the center. And then walls. Give me a wall. We'll do just a standard wall. Nothing special. Put you here. Get rid of this. All right. Grab you. And 1 meter one? Or do I want 2 meter one? Let's just do a 2 meter one right there. And then we'll grab the upside down one. Gonna have to grab it here. And of course, change it to the right material. We'll put you right here. Oh, that's not good. See, it doesn't fit. So what I would have to do is I would have to do this right here. Come on, aim it in the center. Then grab the wall. See what I'm saying? Because if I didn't, this would be poking out of the top. And I do not want it to poke out of the top. Alright, so let's get 2 meter one, 2 meter one, 2 meter one, and then let's get some walls, and we'll zoop you up and zoop you down. And there we go, we have a nice little window in the front. That looks really good. I do like that window. Alright, then we got the heat going on over here. And then you know what we can do? Oh my god, this would be great. We can actually put something going on over here. With these billboards, come on, right like this, and we can do the same thing that we did here going on over here. I might have to aim it differently because I don't like that sticking out like that, but overall I'm thinking that's going to be good because we'll have the heating going up on this side and then we can just kind of build it up. Oh, this is coming out great. This is going to look fantastic because this is going to be a huge build. Also, look how long it's taking just to build the entranceway. What is wrong with me? Yes, that is it. That is it. Look at that. We got the heat. And then right here, I feel like this is kind of like that metal that you would see in there. Let me go prediction. Go back into my smelter. And then the foundry. Foundry. So the idea is to have like, you know how there's like this room in between here, and when this is turned on, it's all heating up and everything. I'm too lazy to turn it on. But like, yeah, you see how it has like all these ridges in it? That's the kind of like feel I want for the front of this. Just to have that like heat up, like, yeah, that's where all the power's coming from, and then the nice ridges going in, and then it'll go in further. The hardest part is going to be building like this part right here. But if we can build something like that, that will be amazing. Alright, you guys go bye-bye. Alright, next up, what else do we need to do? So we got just this front part. I think we're going to have to finish up these parts and then maybe the walls on the bottom. But I do need to keep working on this. This is definitely coming along nicely. As you can see, this might actually help out for anybody that's following along and want to build with me. Also, I did put in some concrete pillars in here just to kind of clear up some gaps. So as you can see right here, it had some weird corners, and I'm just basically hiding those by putting in a pillar. So that's great. But the center part looks really good because the ridges look great on the inside. Was tempted to put in some lights on the inside, but you know, I'm thinking with the train coming along, I don't think we're not going to really need it. Alright, but more work. Let me figure out what to do for this next part. It's really thinking about it. It's not just building. It's thinking about it ahead of time. Oh, what a gorgeous day. And a gorgeous factory. Look at that. That is looking amazing. I can't wait for it to, like, you know, be 1,000 stories tall and just, you know, really imposing, really assert my dominance on this planet. But let's go over there and check it out. Running start. But I can fly, so it doesn't matter. Whee! Yep, that is looking good. We got ourselves some final touches right up at the front. As you can see, I put in some coated foundations so we can get a nice, decent glow. We got our, what do they call it, smelters right up in the front. You know, really went with a nice turn kind of thing. Oh, I went with a lot of these half foundations using, what is it? Asphalt. So that way it was nice, pure, and black. Really gives us a nice, good look. Some inner corner extensions, different angles, and all that kind of stuff to get us a decent kind of display or whatever in the front. Ooh, this was fun. So I did the nice concrete pillars like I did up there, but I added in some ramp walls just to kind of get it some color in there and everything. I think that came out fantastic. I put a small wall right here on the front. That way it has this going all the way across and looks really good. Kind of gives it like some stability, like maybe somebody's walking here. I don't know how they would do that or why they would do that, but yeah, it's a thing. I was going to build a wall going here, but instead what I did is I put a tilted wall and then I put some concrete pillars and just went straight down until I hit there. Painting them black, so that's good. We got some concrete pillars going diagonally. You just use a beam going across it. It's not too hard. Oh, and then, like I said, you know, we're just going to do the roofs, and we're going to do the half pipe, quarter pipe, whatever, cutoff points, you know, to piss people off. You know, nothing too special, but, you know, alas, it looks really good. And as much as I would love to continue building this, which I am going to continue building this, but for this video, I think that's going to be it. We have a lot of progress made thus far, but there is still so much more to go. I know, one episode, and all I did was build not even a train station, but more along the lines of just a train line. Because if we have a train going in this, wait, I gotta test this out. Here we go! Yes! So if I have a train coming down here, oh, this is gonna look so cool! With the lighting and everything, oh my god, that's amazing! Yeah, so having a train coming through here is gonna look phenomenal. Especially once I get more stuff built in this section, it's gonna look so great. But that's going to be it for this video. If you like what you see, don't forget to give it a like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. You know, it is going to be a fun time because we're going to continue to build this stuff and it is going to look amazing. But that is it for me, ladies and gentlemen. On to the next video where we build even more of this stuff. But only if you subscribe. If you don't subscribe, you're never going to see it because YouTube's going to be like, hey, you don't want to see that kind of stuff. So, yeah, you kind of have to subscribe. You know, it's a thing to do, but, you know, it's the cross we must bear. Anyway, that's going to be it for me. You all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next video, I think. Bye, buddy!